One more episode? Hell yeah. Let's do this. Building prototypes. Factorio. Space Age. Loading sprites. What else are we doing? We are building a factory. We're getting drones. I feel like I'm losing my voice, but I want to keep playing the video game. Right. And I don't really remember what's happening, except that if I hit Alt, it'll show everything. Drones. What do we need to make drones? Okay, to make drones, we need electric engine units, which are going to require lubricant, which requires heavy oil. That's what I'm doing today. No, advanced oil processing. Let's go do it. This. Okay, I think I loaded up my inventory last episode. I hope. I think. Maybe. Oh, I could have got more solar. We're good. While I'm over here, the solar should be producing a good amount. I don't want to do this. It has to happen. All right, so instead of doing what we're currently doing, what do I want to be doing? I don't want to be doing anything. Why do I have so much iron? Okay, who knows? What I need to do is this. Where? Where do I need to do this? I'm gonna say we go right here. This one. All right, advanced oil processing requires 100 crude and 50 water over 5 seconds to produce everything. All of it. Okay. Oil, water. We got this. Oh no, I'm gonna need so many more pipes. Okay, we got this. We have this. That is oil. This is water. Do I want to spread them out? A little. Do I? Don't know. No. Okay. This is easy. This is the easiest thing in the world. So when they come out, they're going to come out as petroleum, heavy, and light. Wait, isn't there a medium? Heavy, light. I kind of need to know that. Heavy oil. No, it's just heavy and light, and petroleum. There's no medium. We got this. This is so easy. This is so easy. These ones. I've only got 2 of these because I didn't bring any steel. Okay, I do need steel. I need steel. To get steel. Oh, I can do the electric furnaces, but I didn't leave room. Wait, but electric furnaces would be really nice. This one. This is gonna eat way too much. Fine. Steel. With this steel, just put it into a box for now. Into a box. That box. And the reason that I wanted that was so that I can make tanks. The reason I want tanks is so that I can store and organize the liquids. So that I can have a buffer that we can tell if it's going up or down. Up or down. Tanks. Cool. And I probably want an oil tank. Do I want a water tank? Not really. Okay. We'll think about it. So... Do I want to put these up here? Yes. Yes. So the real question is whether that's too condensed. The answer is maybe. This one. All right. That seems reasonable, I think. Does it? We're gonna say yes. And I do not want this regular oil processing. In theory, but in practice, maybe I do. I don't know. I do want water. I don't want to turn all of these off, but I kind of do. All right, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Turn it all off? Turn it all off. So, petroleum. Why did I turn it all off already? Because now I can make a bunch of these. I probably only need 3. Wait, maybe I only need 2 even. All right, to start, we're just gonna do 2. This one. And it's nighttime. All right. That one. That one. This one. This one. The real thing that I need tons of are these pipes. And we already knew this. I should get them auto-crafting. Let's do that right now. Let's at least get a few of them auto-crafting. That's probably excessive. So this is expensive, but this is super cheap. Super cheap. Into the box. Bam, we've got some steel. We are getting some pipe, which will allow me to make more of the undergrounds, and just allow me to place things in general. So, it does not actually look like there's going to be enough room to fit all of the things that I want to fit. Why not? Because I can't currently fit petroleum the way that this is set up. Why? Because there's no room. Huh. That is what I wanted to figure out. So instead of this, instead of that, this one needs to go underground, I think. How far? That far? Wait, but how does that help? I don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out. How does that help? Okay, this one goes right here. This one goes right here. This one goes right here. The way that that helps is because now we can do these things. I think that does work. Think. Why would that be like that? Okay, let's keep thinking. Keep looking at it. So that goes like that. This goes like this. This comes over here. That goes right there. That goes right there. So now the idea is that one of the tanks goes right here. So where are those tanks? Tanks, there we go. One tank, 2 tanks, 3 tanks. That is not what I want. Good to know. So this one keeps them from joining up to their neighbors. So it's actually necessary that I do these undergrounds quite a bit. So right here, I could not do this. That's good to know. But I could do that. Bam. Is this correct? I think so. I mean, it all looks good to me. Again, I think. So really, I want these all to be staggered. Which means what exactly? Like that? Like that? But is this the way that I want to stagger them? I think so. Or do I want to stagger them by 3, which kind of makes more sense? So, wait. If I'm staggering them, there we go. Okay, this makes perfect sense, I think. That's what I want. Okay, so now I just need to input the water and the oil. To do that, we need to come off from here somewhere for the water. Water. Water needs to come off here. Looks reasonable to me. This one. And water. Why did I set these belts up like this? Because I can. Kind of. That one. That one. Nice. Okay, and then underground water. Who decided to build all of these random solar panels? Nobody knows. Far enough. So now the water is supposed to be this one, which means that you could just connect up. Beautiful. Which means that I don't need that one. So now what I need is oil, and oil is right here. Easy. Super easy. Look, we're doing it. Okay, now the problem is I'm not actually processing the light or the heavy oil, and I do need to do that eventually. Probably sooner instead of later. Alright, so right now 316 of this, 256, 190. So the next one that I want to do is probably heavy, because heavy will decide how much light there's going to be. So for heavy oil, we have to do heavy and water in a chemical plant makes light. Okay, chemical plants. How bad could this be? Do not answer that. This one. Control click. Holy 748. We're rich. Okay, so now can't I just make those chemical plants without crafting all of that? Still need gears though. That's fine. Chemical plants are somewhere over here. Right there on the hotbar. So this one is going to do heavy into light. Check. Heavy into light. Heavy and water. At a ratio of 40 heavy to 30 light. 40 heavy to 30 light. I should figure out all of these ratios. But what we're really going to do is just see which one of these is the most full. And hook up that petroleum so we're actually using it. Let's do that. So petroleum in. Goes right there. Next up, light oil. I'm not at all overwhelmed. Next up, heavy oil. Right. Not overwhelmed at all. Totally got this nice and easy. Water. I'm going to put this water wherever it needs to go. Water. Water. Hook it up. What? Hook it up. Hook it up. And water. So this one goes here. No, it could go here. There we go. So now for water, that's what I want. This one. No, of course it's heavy on the bottom, water on the top. All right, that's fine. Cute. Absolutely, probably, maybe fine. So what I want is you to come out this way. Light and heavy. Let's think about that. This one. This one. This one. All right. How hard could this be? Super simple. Why is this game like this? All right, this is not where I want this. I don't think. Really, I should have just spread out the light oil, the heavy... I should just leave a space between all of them, and it would simplify my life so much. But I don't know if I want to. Kind of want to. Couldn't I do... heavy? This one. This one. So if I copy this... Oh, if I copy this, what is the whole point of all of this? You go right here. You go right here. We have a heavy header over there. The idea is that this one goes straight in right there. The water's already in, kind of. This water needs to go right there. The question is how I get these heavy oils hooked up. And the answer is I don't know. Feels like the answer is to spread it out. If that is the answer, then I should do that sooner instead of later. But I don't want to. Alright, let's think about it. How much oil's already in these? A lot of oil. Picturing the way that the heavy oil works. It's going into this one. There just isn't enough room. There really isn't. There must be a way. If I just do this. Why do I even need that one going up? I don't. But what I do need is this one. There's not a way. Scoot them back one further. If I scoot them back this far, is there a way? Probably. Okay, by scooting them back that far. Now what? Wouldn't I scoot them even further? Because then I could move the light oil back, which I probably need to do as well. This one, if this light oil goes right here instead, then the heavy oil goes back too. That far? Don't do that. Cool. There we go. I've broke everything. I've broke everything because of these tanks, I think. Which means I just have to delete it all. Okay, maybe not everything. Maybe just that much. That's not right. There we go. That's what I wanted. Then we want to copy this. Right there. Copy this right there. This one goes like that. This one goes like that. So now I have to get water in here still, though. To get water in, I think I need even more space. To get even more space, it's going to be nice and easy. We need enough space for water to go where? Come right here? I think so. Alright, water comes in. Heavy oil also goes in. Heavy oil goes in right here. This one. I think I've actually got it now. Maybe. So I need power. I need to actually hook up the power. Hey, we've done a thing. And in theory, this can even hook up to the light oil. Where? So I think this could hook up right there. I think. Which means that I'm going to have a ton of light oil to go through. But for right now, we will be processing some of the heavy. I like it. Do I want to copy this? Probably. And then hit Q. let's make sure this actually works. So that one. The water. What was my plan with the water? Plan with the water was not this. Why is it like this? Why? Video game, why are you like this? Okay. If the water goes right here. Why would I do this? Ah, this works. That does work. Does it actually? Yes. Does it work if I extend it? I believe so. And look, we even have room for a power pole. It's beautiful. And it looks like I could just connect this up like this. It's also beautiful. I mean, it's kind of a mess, but it's also kind of beautiful. I think it looks nicer if I do it like this. But it's a lot more pipes. Who cares? Not that one. Alright, so I want to do shift, right click, left, left. All of the pipes. Now that I'm automatically crafting the pipes, it's not a big deal to produce these. Wait, but do they actually fit? Yeah, they fit. Water. This one. Oh, but be careful about hooking up like that. Okay. This one. That one. Why am I like this? This one. That one. That one. There we go. Why? Why is this so difficult? So I could just run a line. We don't have to do the underground thing. But it's so much better if I do the underground thing. Like, look, I can just walk through here. It's amazing. I like it. Power. Next up, we do have to deal with light oil. Where? So, the light oil is all hooked up here. And we're going to do a similar kind of process, I'm guessing. That similar process. Oh no, we got attacked. Where? Very far away. Let's assume that we're fine. Light oil and water, which are both already set up. So let's leave one space. Go right there. This one is going to do this. Should I have left more space? Maybe. We need 30 and 30 to output 20. 30, 30, output 20, total raw. Okay. This one. The water line. I like it. This one. Power. And then all we have to do is output the petroleum and connect it up to the other petroleum. That one. So many extra undergrounds. And now the light oil will probably be building up. Heavy oil is being processed. This one. Copy it. So the water on each one is the upper one. Now we just need to hook up the light oil, which is super simple. Light oil. And then hook up the outputs and hook up the power. Power. It's beautiful. So now, hopefully I have way more petroleum. And it looks like we're burning through, well, I just hooked it up. But so far, we're burning through all of it. And light oil, 2.6. 2.5, it's going down. Heavy oil seems stable at 430 so far. How's my regular oil? Regular oil is stored down here. Ooh, it's completely full. But that's because I stopped processing for a little bit. 24,000. The question is, will this go down? And I expect it will, because we're using 200. Wait, but maybe not. I might be producing more than 200 a second. Working. Output full. Wait. Oh, I never hooked this up. Right. All right, let's hook that up. So, the one that I need to hook up is light first. Let's do that. Light. 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 Heavy. So heavy comes out to here. Why is this such a mess? Who did this? Definitely not me. This one. This one. Alright, heavy oil is hooked up. Wait, what the hell is going on with that tank? So this tank is supposed to go like that. Okay, is it all hooked up? I think it's actually all hooked up now. That's why this one never changed from 430, because I didn't even have it hooked up to the pipe. Okay, empty. 1.1K. Going up or down? 1.0. I think it's stable-ish. It's close. Oh, I need the heavy to make lubricant. Alright, so to make lubricant, I don't want to know how to make it. We use 10 heavy oil for 1 second, so it drinks through a lot of heavy oil. And I could use pumps to prioritize it. Heavy oil is made in a chemical plant. We happen to have chemical plants. Chemical plant. Where? Let's go up here for now. Chemical plant. Sure. Lubricant. Sure. It's just a straight heavy to lube. Got it. And then I want to make more of the tanks. This one. I'm eating through all of the iron. Okay, so this can probably stop soon. We've already got a lot of this. Let's put this back. Take this out. Put this back. This back. This back. Nice. Power. And if I want to put a pump on it, where does it have to go? And why? The pump is to say that this is the priority. Think. And how does it work? So give me a pump. Which one of these is the pump? The pump is this one. Do it. Power. And then make the tank. I will make a bunch of tanks even though I don't plan on using them all. It's fine. Maybe I will. Who knows? So this tank can go wherever it needs to go. For right now, It is going to go here. Yeah? I don't know. Tank is going to go here. Tank. Lubricant. 27.4 lubricant. This one. Fluid ingredient shortage. I need to sleep. I do. But I want to keep getting... I want to get the drones going. So this one. There's no way you can't make it all the way under. There is a way that you can't make it all the way under. Oh, that's not the direction that you would go. Right, it would be like this. That works perfect. So actually, this works perfect. But I can't reach. Nice. Now, what am I supposed to be doing with this lubricant? I'm supposed to be making electric engines. Electric engines. No, it takes engine units and lubricant. Why is the game like this? And electronic circuits. Alright. Why is the game like this? Engine units are not that hard to make. It's just iron and steel. I have iron and steel. I just don't want to do it again. Iron, steel, and I would still need circuits, but I do have copper and I have iron. Technically, I could do it. You need engine units. Why am I like this? Technically, we could do it. Kind of want to copy this and put down another one. Power. That is not where power needs to go. Power. That is not where power needs to go. Power. There we go. Alright. From there. The heavy oil is currently empty. We want to shift, right click, shift, left click. Heavy oil. Bam. Light oil. Bam. Petroleum. Alright, make more of those so that we can get the water and the oil hooked up the way that they need to be. So the oil goes like this. Comes up here. Goes here. No. Goes there. Goes there. Goes here. Alright, so now this one should be producing as well, except it has a shortage of water. Wait, what? That's because I didn't actually hook it up. There we go. So now it's working. 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 Nice. Oil. Plenty of oil so far. Lubricant 141. How much lubricant do we need to make one engine? An engine requires 15 lubricant. And it requires engine units and circuits. I don't want to move engine units and circuits, plus it uses more circuits than it does engine units. Twice as many circuits. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Circuits. We need iron. We have iron. We need copper. We have copper. We need circuits. We can have circuits. All right, so to do this, we're going to want some of this iron. You know what? Let's do that. Then let's branch off. Wherever I need to do it. Right there. Right here. Alright, I need to make a bunch of these crafters. To make the crafters, we just go here. Make like 20 of them. I need so many gears to be made. They're being made. So these ones. You are going to make, we need 3 of these making wire. Yeah, but this is going to be excessive. Excessive is fine. This one. And maybe I'll need green circuits for other things. It is excessive, though. We'll see. That one. Green circuits. Green circuits. There we go. So I needed some of these to be blue inserters. Blue inserters. This one. This one. That one. That one. Did I need some of these to be blue inserters? I think one of them maybe. Maybe not, though. Oh, we got stack increase, whatever, stack size increase, so I don't think we will need that. But I'm not sure. So now we need the output of these to go onto here. This direction. Right, it doesn't just take copper wire, it also takes iron plates, which is why I wanted the iron plates, but I need these to be somewhere else. Okay? We can do that. This one. There we go. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful mess. So that is going to input the iron, and then we're going to output the circuits. These ones. Input, 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 input. Output, output. And power again. And then go to sleep. This. So what do I need these for? These have to go over by the lubricant. Right. How far can a red underground go? Super far. This one. No, it can't go that far. That's fine. Is it fine? It's kind of almost fine. I think it is. So it's fine if this underground works. It does work. Okay, from there, this one. And then I still have to make engines. And we still have to go either... I was going to say under or around. I don't need to go under or around. What I need to do is pick up some of these accumulators. I can do that. Over here, we want electric engine units, which are made in assemblers, but I also want engines. We're going to get engines. We'll do that. For right now, this is what I want. And I want to be able to hook these up to multiple of them. Let's assume that this wants to be lined up with that. So this one, electric engine. Electric engine, check. That's what I wanted to see. All right, that goes here. This goes here, this goes here. This goes here. Next up, power. So I have to input the electric engines onto half of this belt is the idea. You... Let's make 3 of those. All right, and rotate them, rotate them. So next up, we do need the engine units, which require steel and iron. And they produce pretty slowly. And I don't have that much iron coming in, but I could increase the amount. And I kind of want to say forget this coal. If I'm going to say forget the coal, now would be the time to do it. Because then I could send a double belt of, or a full belt of iron. So better to just design around that from the start. So these ones. Ooh, they're so massive. Okay. Fine. All of this is going to be fine. Look at all the space I have. So much space. Let's pick these up as well. Yellow. All right. So I want iron in. I could use more drills for sure. Drills are this one. Why do I have no gears? Because I didn't set up with gears in mind. We need power poles. Two more. And they're both ready. All right, this one is going to come over to here, then come straight down. Nice. And I can always expand this upwards, except this belt should be shifted over to the right, but that's fine. I can deal with that. So now I've got iron processing without using coal. Why do I want to... Oh, I need even more iron because I'm making the engines. Right, that was why. And in theory, I could put smelters on both sides of this line. Why am I even doing it this way? Why don't I just put the smelters up here? I don't know. Smelters. I have so many of them. This is where drones and blueprints would be amazing. They're going to be amazing. It's gonna happen very soon. Just need to keep reminding myself we're almost there. Final stretch. Alright, and this group. This group comes over to here. We join up right here. And then, look at that. Full line of iron, probably. Eventually. These ones. So many inserters. It's fine. Oh, now I need even more power poles. Power poles. Alright, and the reason that I wanted all of that was so that I could start doing engines. Also, if I get more miners, one, I could have this be more tightly packed, but also I could send some iron to that other smelting line. But I don't really need to. That one is mostly just for steel so far. That's pretty perfect. Nice. Okay, tons of iron ore. Next up. What all do I need to make engines? In order to make engines, we need pipes, gear wheels, and steel. Pipes, gear wheels, steel. I am going to do this one. Yeah, but that doesn't produce much steel. We already have a steel producing thing down here, but it's not much of it. And now it's turned off, basically. Plus, I might be using the iron elsewhere. Oh, really? I should just be hooking up the iron. What am I talking about? Hook up the iron. That makes this super simple. have no undergrounds. Why do I have no undergrounds? Make me a bunch of these. Sweet. There we go. We're back on. Okay, 3 steel makers, which I want to use to make my engines. In order to make the engines, all we have to do, this is super simple. Iron gear wheels, pipes, steel plate. And I already have pipes being made. But I could make a whole separate thing of them. Why? We're good. I guess the reason why would be to be able to expand this. Expand it later. Oh, how do I get this steel out? Same kind of way. And do I really want a box of it? I guess so. I don't know. I don't know any of the things. Bam. So we've got steel, we've got pipe. We are looking for gears. To get gears, all I have to do is split off of here. And then craft them. Gears. All right. After we get gears, that's basically it. Let's think about that for a second. So I want this to be what? Like that. Pick up the pipes. Crafters. And we know that these things are super slow. That slow? Maybe. Engines. And then I just have to transport these all the way over to the electric engines. All right, extract. Hey, wait, these can just go with the green circuits. It's beautiful. Wait a second. That's the case. Then we should do this. Green circuits and power. That's it. It's done. All that does is get me electric engines, and then with electric engines we get to make the drone things, I think. Okay, so this needs to go into a box. These three. Go into the box. Power. I also need to use the inserters. Inserter, inserter, inserter. All right, so now you have everything that you need. What else do you want? That's it. That's all you want. And then we have to make these, which require batteries, electric circuits, steel plates. We have all of the pieces. Flying robot frames. And then what do I do from there? I don't even remember. But I remember those are the difficult parts to make. So we're doing it. Box. It is happening right now. All right. Batteries. No, why are you being cut off? Because I set this up wrong. There we go. This one. Why are you like this video game? There we go. Actually doing it. This one. All right, so this one has a 20-second crafting time. These ones have 10-second crafting times. In theory, I could support at least one or two of these. Probably just one. Okay. Let's make two. This one. This one. So that is one of the two pieces that I wanted. No, one of the three pieces. One of the four pieces that I want. Steel circuits, batteries. Steel circuits, batteries. Steel circuits, batteries. Check. And we've already got, yeah, the electric motors. So steel circuits, batteries. That doesn't leave me much space. That's fine. This one goes into yet another box. This box. So many boxes. All of the boxes. All right. Steel circuits, batteries. Steel circuits, batteries. So far, all of my batteries are going into accumulators, but I probably have enough of those. And we probably have a whole bunch of solar panels back. Oh no, because I would have run out of steel by now. And iron. So this one. How are you doing? Holy stuff. Those are mine. But I kind of want to shut this off. Okay. How are you doing? Not so well. It's alright. This one. Oh no, I'm running out of belts. Alright, so to get more belts, we come in here. Craft even more. Nice. This one. So really, I want to hit these and go to 1. Hit this, go to 2. Batteries, circuits, steel. Batteries, circuits, steel. Steel is right there. Which one do I need the most of? I don't think it matters too much. Ooh, we do need the most circuits. I really don't think it matters. This one. Split off. Batteries and steel. Circuits are already over there. There's no way that reaches. If it doesn't reach, then put it back. I don't think it does. Cool. That's backwards. There we go. Batteries, circuits, steel. So what is the easiest way to get just the greens off of here? Probably, I don't know, to not have combined them. If I was going to try and just take the greens off, I don't know how to do that. Isn't there a filter inserter? Fast inserter. Filter inserter. Recipe. Wait a second. Is that something? No. No, they all say recipe. It does have a filter. Okay, super simple. Super simple. Filters. Use filters. Whitelist. Circuits. This one. Check. Alright, so we wanted that. Why am I like this? Stop. There we go. So now I want the undergrounds. That one. This one. That one. That one. Beautiful. Make sure that actually works. It does. This green one needs to go right here. That's everything. We've done it. Robot frames, drone frames, whatever they're called, they're being built. Should I be building them quicker? Maybe. But I don't think I have the electric engine output. With 3 of these, how much are they making? You're making 0.7, 0.7, so we're making 0.21. This wants to eat. Wait, maybe we are making enough. Huh. I mean, I can easily extend it out. The only one that's hard to extend out is actually this one, which isn't really hard. We can do that. All right, put them in the box once again, and do this. That does reach. Ooh, I need more of these. So more assemblers are in here. 10 more of them. What am I missing? We're missing a whole bunch of iron. It's fair. So many trees. These ones. Alright, so it's just one belt on this side. One short. This one. Starting to run low on belts again. How am I doing for power poles? Starting to run low on everything. Once again. Long-handed inserters. Running low on those. No, I'm out of iron. Alright, let's go get some iron. It's nearby. Luckily, we do have a massive amount of it. This one. Long-handed inserters. That's it. This one. The chances that I can actually saturate even like half of these feels very low. That's fine. Doesn't hurt me to have more assemblers down. Oh, especially, I'm not going to be producing batteries that quick. But I can expand all of the things wherever we're going too slow. We can just expand and do more. This is going very slow. Could probably turn off some of the heavy oil ones. Should I? Probably. So if I just shut these two off, everything else looks like it's still powered up. Really, I could leave. No, I cannot leave that. I still might not have that much heavy oil. Oh, especially if this is full, which it is. So that's my current problem. Wait, and it's full because it's not hooked up. That's the worst reason for it to be full. Oops. Alright, so now we're burning through the petroleum, which means that we'll have extra heavy oil, which we can store in here. So I wonder if the pump would work to prioritize this over this part of the system. In theory, it should. So the number crafted, 83, 71, 63. 63, 63, 83. So it's filling up with heavy oil, but very slowly. 85 finished. 66 finished. This one, 202 finished. So it seems like heavy oil is not building up even with just this running. Or at least not so far. This one is emptying out. Petroleum is online. Do I want what? Do I want to create more of these? Probably at some point at least. Output is full. Okay, maybe I don't. What is your output? Your output is sulfuric acid. So really, I would need to do more of this. This uses 5 sulfuric acid for every quarter of a second. No, per second. And this produces 50. Oh. So this is just a very large amount. Like that could support 10 of these, I believe. Oh. If that's the case, I didn't really make this for expandability, but I do have a lot of room over here. And really, this output could just be going straight up. There's no reason to loop it down and then up. Kind of the same with this sulfur, but whatever. It's fine. Wonder how those biters are doing. So far, they have not been too pissed off. Logistics robots. Oh, that would be good to get. But I'm not making any science, probably because I ran out of green circuits and steel over here. This one. We have so many robot frames. It's beautiful. So the next things to make are this. What does this require? Iron gear wheels, advanced circuits. I do want a roboport. And then look at all the construction robots that I can make. Ooh, now I can make a lot less. Why was that so expensive? Advanced circuits? No. Weird. Why did that make it so that I can make so many fewer of these? I'm not sure. Okay, we're back over here. Over here. This is low on plastic. And there's a long... Oh, cannot insert roboport. Inventory is full. There's a long delay between me producing more plastic and it making it over to here. Roboport. We've done it. Just in time, as I start to run out of things over here. We still have steel, but probably not much of it. No, a good amount. Next up, iron. So much iron. It's beautiful. So many solar panels. I'm going to be able to make a solar panel blueprint. It's going to be great. Logistics robots are going to happen soon. Look at all of them. They're beautiful. And I have accumulators. These ones. This one. Nice. All right. So I do have some wood. We have all of the things. When are you going to finish? You're going to finish as soon as we start producing again. We're going to start producing again right now. Blue science is what I'm missing. Oh, it's probably waiting on... No, it's not waiting on plastic. Red circuits. What are we waiting on? Blue science is waiting on... Oh no, it's waiting on sulfur. Oh no. I could have sulfur right now. Alright, so for bricks. Hit plus. Hit plus. Plus. Let's go get some sulfur. I should check on the heavy oil as well. So this one. Yes, it's beautiful. That's what I wanted. Heavy oil. Ooh. The pipes at least have some. This one has 938. This one has 11,000. How are these doing? So I have 100,000 storage for the lubricant. I'm going to leave the heavy oil cracking down. These ones. Give me more. Except I don't have room. So to make room, we don't need that much. I'm good. Sulfur. I should run the sulfur over here. All of the things that I should be doing. Sulfur is supposed to go where? We just saw it. It was up here. This box. Bam. That is what it wanted. Blue science. How many sulfur does each one need? Each one needs 1 sulfur. At least it doesn't require much. Sweet. That is going to finish up logistics robots. And then after that, personal roboport. Nice. What else? Flamethrower. Not important. Rocketry. Personal rocket launcher. I mean, maybe it's good. Power. Power would be good. Laser is good. Laser is really good. But so is worker robot speed. And it only takes 50 of these. So is cargo size. Those are actually both huge. And we already have this going. Logistics robots. What about these? Rocket fuel, blue. I do need blue. All right, so lasers. Cue it. Speed. Cargo size. Inserter capacity bonus. Sure. This one. More research speed. Probably. Except we really do need blue science, blue circuit boards. Yes. Logistics. When the hell are they gonna finish? Probably whenever we get blue science. Wait. Where's blue science? It's just super slow to craft. 2 of them. I guess it just took a while for the sulfur to get there? God, I'm gonna need way more crafters. Eventually. 97%. How are we doing with red circuits? Red circuit. Ooh, we have a lot of red circuits. Okay, that's helpful. And I wanted to make more of the robots, I think. And I should put down my RoboPort. So these ones require steel, electric engine units. Wait, we're not making... these are already being made automatically. It's the other thing that I need. I need these RoboPorts, which aren't that expensive. Oh, but they're a whole bunch of plastic. Advanced circuits. Okay, wait. They're a whole bunch of advanced circuits. RoboPorts. And then a bunch of steel and iron. I can do that. This one. Steel. Look. Oh, that's not what I want. This one. We could get 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 6 of these, and we have logistics. We can get logistics robots, construction robots, logistics, constructions, logistics, constructions. And I already have a bunch. I think I need more construction. I don't know. I need a bunch of both. Oh, but we also need these chests. I don't remember exactly why, but I do remember they're very useful. And what are we missing? Steel. So that is the other thing that we need, is more steel, which would be easy to expand. Very easy. Especially now that I can do it with blueprints. Robots, 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 robots. What are these? Constant combinator. Power switch. Ooh, that would actually be kind of cool. Passive versus storage. I think I like the passive ones, but I don't remember. More steel. I'm going to be producing so many of these robots. Okay, and where do I want the everywhere. In particular, I think I can use the robots to take out these forests. So I would like to do that. But I kind of just want to start a new base that is like separate from all of this mess, and that's designed around having robots. I think. Look at all this area over here. What if we just did something around that? So the first RoboPort should use my robots to do this. First RoboPort, where is it? They are right here. Look at them, they're massive, it's beautiful. I'm gonna just build you at random. And then we make a second one, right? That's why I want lots of space, is so that I can make a blueprint around them. Okay, so you're gonna go right here. These are out of ammo, right? Because I never hooked them up to power. And eventually I can do control click, which deletes the trees. I think, or it's shift control click or something weird. Right here. If I do control click, if I do shift click, I think it puts down the ghost. It does. And then I just have to remove all the trees, which I could be using robots to do. I can't get there. I'm stuck. Is that everything? I think so. That looks right to me. And then it's power, which you still need power. Get it. Then you need power. I'm going to make it out. Right, that's why I need the storage chests, I think, so that they can put the wood in there. Maybe. Alright, so I want a box. Why? So that I can load the drones into there. But I think I can just put them in here directly, too. Drones. These. Now, if I give you an order to control shift, right click, click. How do I tell it to cut these down? There was a way. Deconstruction planner. That? Look! They're amazing. I do think I have to give them a storage chest, though. Maybe. We'll try it. And we'll put down one of these chests. Look! It's so beautiful. It's one of the best things ever. And they're coming up here to fill this one. It's so good. Alright, deconstruction is Alt-D. Alt-D. I'm gonna have to switch that to be something better. And there's a way to filter it so that they only take trees. But for right now, I can just select a bunch of the trees. I don't remember what the difference between the yellow and the green area is. One of them, things can be transported, one of them, things can be built. Yeah, that's what it was. Pretty sure. So I think yellow is the zone that we can build in. And green is the zone that we can transport, but it looks like we can also deconstruct. I don't know. The main thing is I want everything to be covered by yellow, eventually. So what I'm learning is that I really want more of these storage chests, I think. This one. But in theory, I could just have this empty out into another chest. Because the other chests are way cheaper. And right now I'm still resource constrained a bit. This one. You can have even more drones, but I'm probably limited by the speed that I can charge them. Wait, don't I have more drones? I do. all of the drones. Look at how good it is, and this is without them even having any upgrades. It's amazing. Alerts. We are missing construction robots. Yeah, but we're building lots of them. And I wanted more steel. Steel. There's so little steel. Alright, why is there so little? Because there's so little iron. I don't know. This is my last recording for the day, so the nice thing is, next time I'm going to be able to come back. What the hell happened to your power poles? Power pole. Next time, I can come back and start working with drones and blueprints immediately. At least that's the idea. Be construction planner. Do it. Remove all of these. Remove all of these. Remove them all. Removing these by hand would take forever. Oh, this makes me happy. All right, so we've got that going. Is there anything else I need to do? 700 orders. Look at how quick they are. I can't believe they're staying charged, honestly. Oh. So the ones that we use are constructions, not logistics. Also, I could get more roboport, or I have more roboports. I do need to get those producing automatically. I need to get all of the things producing automatically. Roboport, where did it go? I just saw it. I'm blind. Roboport. What we can do is hit Q. So now, if I do control click, control shift click, there we go. Now all I have to do is give these my roboport. I think. How do I give it right there? Bam. They should be able to go place that, I think. Another one. Right, but now I can't do... Wouldn't it be control shift Q? How come I can't just do a ghost blueprint? Give me one of these back. Control click. They should be able to place that. This one. So that one goes right here. Bam. We'll see if they can actually get it out there. And then we need the power poles. Power poles. Needs more steel. Oh, with the logistics, I can start to ask them to give me steel. Somehow. But it has to be in a supplier chest. Still. I can say, keep me with 100 to 300. Bam. Is that the amount that I want? I think that's how that works. But really, soon I won't even... They did place the roboport. Did they place this one? Not yet. Soon I won't even need steel anymore. I'll just have them supply me with all the things that you make with steel. I just broke it. Of course I did. So this one. Is that right? Ah, it looks right. Does it? Yes. Control Shift click. Power. There we go. And then I should set it up with bigger power poles. So off camera, do I work on blueprint? No, I'll probably just do it on camera. But that is going to be a thing for tomorrow. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.